these are moldings that he took off of the side. For some reason after he bought it. Speaker cover, right? Speaker cover. Carpet. This is essentially missing the screw to hold it back in place. Or it has a clip. It looks like it would have a clip, I would think, but inside here, you can see the looks like he left some garbage back there, and then when it died, he just couldn't drive it again, so it just was kind of sat here with some intermittent troubleshooting. And then here, you can see here that this is a piece of plexiglass holding that stereo in. I don't know what was originally there, how that looked, but so here's the kind of the rest of what this interior looks like. The headliner. It's in nice shape all the way back. Seats are in really great shape. They had sheepskin on them, which he didn't care for, so he took those off. This is all the old spark plugs and cap and whatnot. And the old wires kind of sitting there for now, but here's what they did with that stereo for some weird reason. So that's plastic. Looks like someone tried to paint it or something, I don't know, but that was one of the first things I saw in this car when we went to test drive it. And it looked terrible, but looks like it could be pretty easily corrected. Chrome came off of one of those mirror adjusters. This was the other thing I saw that needed to be fixed, which was these plastic hinges were broken. And I think someone just made new ones, and those also broke. So I assume that's probably an easy fix, really. That just needs to be cleaned. That got wiped down with maybe magic eraser if it's not too aggressive, but that would be easy to deal with. Looks like a tiny tear there. Not too terrible, but could probably be corrected without much notice, really. So, other than that clip that should be holding that in, I haven't looked for anything. I haven't really even been out here. Everything else is really clean, even the emergency brake, wherever that's at. There it is. It looks like that trim is a little loose. Or the alignment of it. Looks like that's a light. Maybe the fuse or the bulb is bad, I'm not sure. So if we look at this, there we go. Looks like there's some play right there. Maybe on both sides. Yeah. And right in there, not sure. So that could certainly use something, but it looks like it'll fit better once that's adjusted. Let's see. And then there's this. It almost looks to me looks like that was probably just folded. Like somebody either maybe tried to repaint that or didn't, and it's just come off. Here's for the rear hatch, which I think probably the cable probably needs to be lubed, or this hatch needs to be lubed because it'll release, but it wants to stay there. So door jambs, all the seals are still pretty good, surprisingly. Some little bit of cracking there, obviously, and a little bit there, but not too terrible.